Hello, welcome back to Team Fortress TV's coverage of the French Draft Cup. Last round, you saw Badlands Miners narrowly take out Process Express on a very close game. Now we've got the continuation onto the next round in the series, where Badlands Miners are against the other winner of the semi-finals, the Granary Farmers. I'm Animation. I'm casting alongside Tob.
Bonjour.
And we're actually into the second round of this game. We've already missed the first. It happened so quickly. I blinked and it was already over, which was a very close product game.
Yeah, world's fastest 3-2 product game. Just no way to catch it. Just blink of an eye, really.
And actually, Badlands Miners, they lost that one. So match point to the Granary Farmers at the moment if they can convert. And it's Clearcut, another King of the Hill map. These guys, they seem to like the King of the Hill maps, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, for sure. Like I opened the page earlier, and it also said that some teams played product plus Clearcut. It might have been one of these teams as well. Maybe they're kind of trolling with the picks, or they just want to play King of the Hill for this cup, and we're not really sure. But yeah, looks like we're getting some King of the Hill more today. Maybe the grand finals too. We'll see.
I think after this, I'm pretty sure Team Fortress TV is covering grand finals, winner of this and winner of the lower bracket, which is currently going on. I think they're best of one, so
Yeah,
they're ending a little bit quicker than these ones are.
yeah, we'll see what we do. We're definitely going to cover grand finals, of course. And if there's some time, we might cast the best of one. But odds are that the best of one's going to end before this is going to end. So we will see.
Now, we have again the Badlands Miners going through the roster. We have Elkir on Medic, Guna on Demo Man, and then we have W and Patch on Soldiers, and I believe it's Mingo and Olga on Scouts.
Yes.
Now the new roster of the Granary Farmers, one we haven't quite seen on stream, at least today. We have Amma and Pure Farm on the Scouts, Pupute and MH 34,000 on Soldiers, and Brugman and Sosok on Demo and Medic, respectively.
Yes, I believe Amarok, who is usually a soldier player from most of his seasons, he's playing scouts, just running at people, doing well because winners finals right now. Yeah, so both kind of solid rosters, to be honest. We've seen the Olga team play so far, and yeah, definitely some good plays from them. They lost, so like we said, product before this, they lost it 3-2. But from what I heard, they had been playing product quite well during the cup, so this might have been their first King of the Hill loss. I'm not sure exactly. We didn't look at the logs, but so maybe it's a bit of an upset, I guess, for Granary Farmers. And but yeah, seems exciting then to see what's gonna happen this map. If King of the Hill was close before, it might be close again.
Yeah, definitely. And very interesting, clear cut. A map in this tournament. It's not really a map we see much in Europe, is it? It's more sort of running RGL.
Yeah, we've had our tries with it in sixes. Right now it's out of the pool. I mean, it's kind of difficult at this point because we got some cool new maps, especially lately. There's Subbase, there's Salt Tree, there's Entropy. Like there's a lot of new maps coming into the pool right now. So Clearcut seems to be one of the maps that people didn't like enough to stay in. I might see some play still in some seasons, but for now we are missing it in Europe. Some people don't miss it, I think, but I liked it. It's a nice King of the Hill map, especially because it's just all team fights. There's not much off-classing, and there's just a lot of just straight-up team fights. Not many sack plays either. You can, but it's usually just better to just fight it out 6 versus 6.
Now with Badlands Miners, we saw how much they like jumping, getting those soldiers, especially W. jumping all the way behind, and now, especially on Clearcut, you have the 2 big towers on your mid fight that are excellent to use to jump behind. You have so many angles
Yes.
to jump to.
A fun little fact, actually, is that I told the map maker to add those towers because before that there was a platform, and I was like, there's kind of little options for soldiers to jump around. Just add a tower there, and they did. And I guess it turned out really well because the map gained some popularity after that, and it was very well received, I think, which kind of nice. I'm not gonna take credit for it, but I told him like, hey, a tower might be nice there.
That's insane. I didn't notice that. I guess this whole map is, all your creation from now. All thanks to you that it has been played in this tournament.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. It's all me, all me. But yeah, definitely, as you mentioned, that's some very interesting plays. It's very easy now for soldiers in pre-game patches actually doing one of the jumps right now, jumping from the tower behind on the bats. There's some bags there behind so you can stay healthy. And it's kind of difficult, like scouts can't really run back for you, so you kind of have some free space to work with. You can just wait it out, get some calls, and just jump back in when they least expect it. It is, honestly, for a soldier, King of the Hill maps, like this is a good one for a soldier. I feel like products can feel very demotivating sometimes for soldiers to play because you really just jump to China and die. That's what happens a lot of the time. And this you get some more power, I guess.
Yeah, definitely. Waiting for a couple of players to join the team. Surprisingly, for a best of 3 on the second map, we're having fairly lengthy delay between rounds. Possibly players going to hydrate or get some food. But should be with you very soon.
Yeah, I think the Olga team did not have that much time between their games of playing, so I think this is the time that they're taking a little bit of a break to get back on. Not well, I mean, not to say. I guess they just kind of run out of energy. They've been playing a lot in the past, like 2 hours or so, 3 hours. So yeah, probably that time of the game.
Disappointed in myself. I said I would get, some wine, a baguette to really excel when casting on this tournament, but alas.
Unfortunately, I did have a baguette today.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yesterday I was making garlic bread actually, and I still had some garlic butter left, and my because people were over, we still had some baguettes left. So yesterday evening when I got home, it's like midnight. I just came home and I was like, oh, I need more garlic bread. So took some of the baguettes, made some more garlic bread, and now in the morning I got downstairs and I was like, need more garlic bread. So I still have some garlic butter left. Might as well just finish up with some more later.
Excellent. Really getting you into the mood for this tournament.
For sure.
Just waiting for the man, the myth, the legend, Olga, to be joining us, and then we should be getting going very, very soon. With Granary Farmers taking last match. It was a fairly close match, but surely with they'd have the advantage. They seem to be doing fairly well on King of the Hill maps. I think Dumtum made a comment that these guys only are playing King of the Hill maps so far in this playoff bracket.
Yes, we've not confirmed, but apparently there is a chance that people are just picking King of the Hill maps for picking King of the Hill maps. Which, I mean, it's a fun cup. Might as well just do something silly.
But yeah, would you be putting your favors towards the Granary Farmers, or do you think Badlands Miners take this game to a map 3?
I want to believe that it's going to be map 3, also for us, because then we'll cast more than one map for this one.
So, Granary Farmers Badlands miners. This is map 2. Badlands, they need to get this map to take
also,
it to a
before we
third.
start, I should mention it does seem like Olga is not streaming anymore, so there might have happened something. Maybe his internet gave out or he can't play anymore, so they got Juxta in.
Oh, really?
Yes. Also, I'm pretty sure, isn't Juxta also a medic main? Like a decent medic main? We have so many medic mains in France. Juxta might be a multi-classer, but I'm pretty sure I remember Juxta playing a lot of medic. This could potentially affect things actually, because I feel like Olga probably is a big part of their like team core.
Yeah. Very strong on scout. One of probably the best scouts in Europe.
Yeah. Not to discredit Juxta in any way, but I do feel like they're used to playing with Olga right now. This might be a bit rough for them right now, especially because they have to win this map, but we'll see what they can make work.
Here's
Alright.
we are going live right now. First mid. Let's see how it goes.
I'm gonna keep my eyes on W. Let's see if he's gonna use the towers to get behind. I expect him to, but maybe he's just gonna go for like an aggressive bomb, like he tries to do a lot. He's waiting now.
Kuna getting a lot of damage on this demo. Soldiers in the air straight onto him, and he's down instantly. Soldier following him as well. Now they can start looking at Susok. He's isolated from his team. Mr. Mingo taking him down.
Only scouts left. Emerald
And
wants
these
to go for it.
scouts
Oh,
make
both
a
Alpha
play.
speed. Doesn't
No,
feel
they
like no.
decide to
At least they
leave.
live. They live at least, which is nice. They don't stall their own spawns. Even though it wouldn't take that much, I guess, since Red Team already has the point. But I mean, good enough for them to just realize, well, let's just wait for the beam and let's just re-engage that way. Let's see, MH3 trying to get some space. They do get some space on point, but they have to look out for the super. The medic is far back enough, I think. I think Sosok can live. They use him now, we'll see. Oh, Sosok is caught. Will go down, yes.
The flash doesn't quite come through. Kuna dies in the middle of the team. He jumps in, he gets a lot of damage, but
Reboot is behind on the medic. Oh, the medic lives 30 HP on Alkir.
quite nice rockets from Patch as well. Almost getting the 3k there, protecting his medic from both soldiers and the scout.
Juxta so far proving that he's up for it. He's on a 4k right now, so.
I've heard our comments. Yeah, strong hold by Badlands miners. For the point, they seem to be holding a little bit passive, letting Granary aggress, and then just really punishing them. Sosok going down from W again. The soldiers just jump in and just mosh. But this time, not as successful.
They lose Sosok, but at least they take some ground. I don't think it... Okay, they did not deny their spawners, that's something at least, but they still have an Uber they have to force out. MH3 already too low to go for it.
Just taken down an Elka very low. They're gonna deny one soldier.
It's nice at least down their pocket scouts, so it's kind of hard for them to do this right now. Does it look like Kuna wants to take some space? Mingo might be in the Uber, yeah. Mingo is gonna go play pocket scout for a bit.
Uber
And he gets
comes in.
Sosok. Oh, that's...
Sosok caught out again. And we're going down.
They do not know about the player behind you. There's a soldier behind who's jumping now.
Not quite able to get far enough. Kuna with a very nice pipe onto him.
Yeah, the
Second
focus was
soldier.
spread. Maybe they could have done it. They were just out of range of Valkyrie, but maybe had the boats just gotten some rockets on them. Maybe that would have been a kill, but instead they tried to focus different targets, but got none.
The aggression coming in against Soldier very high in the air. Will take some positioning here. But so far, these fights, they haven't gone well. Granary Farm is taking a lot of damage, a lot of spam to get anywhere near the point. And Elkir, 73% Uber, ready to punish them as soon as they aggress too hard. Really nice shot there from Rage, 34,000. But not particularly going the way of Granary farmers at the moment. They will go and pick up the point, but 31 seconds, it looks like Miners going to push in at the moment. Uber's actually traded.
Not good health on red right now though.
Yeah.
Point of the sky's kinda low. Juxta going down, Alkir being bombed. Sussex dies as well, they can fight it out still.
But with Granary holding the point, they should have the disadvantage spawns. Actually losing the fight at the moment, but this refight later is going to be the crucial one. 31 seconds.
Yes.
On the timer.
Patch gets out, it's nice. Oh, might be getting chased by Amarok. Amarok is trying to get the kill, only does not get it anymore. Nice
Both teams
attempt.
turning up here. Badlands Miners trying to retake this point. They've got a lot of pressure in it. Soldier jumps in straight onto Kuna, and that's going to really hurt their point-taking ability. Just weaseling onto the point, and that's actually another. That's a soldier falling. Mingo going in, trying to get something, gets the demo. They use that to get the point, but that's going to slow down their spawns a little bit.
Not sure if Red Team knows about their Uber ads. They might. They're very aggressive still, so maybe they do.
They should do. Both medics dying fairly similar times.
Kurt taking a pipe. Right, they have the Uber right now. W is going for the play.
Behind. Lands one rocket on the medic.
There was nothing to force yet. Yeah, Soldier jumps out and also does not have anything to force, so kind of unfortunate timing. Maybe could have done more had he waited a bit longer. And the Uber comes out way later.
Out. Granary were slightly better Ubers, but the health is looking so low at the moment that they're actually getting picks. They're doing a really good job with this Uber. Elkir down. Kuna is in trouble at the moment. Soldier in his face. Lands a couple of rockets. Tries jumping again. Finally gets piped. It was a little bit awkward there.
Yeah, once again, respect the lock and load. It will get you eventually. But anyway, 30 ads for blue. Significant enough, to be honest, especially because they're fighting.
We have a pause.
Yes.
5 seconds left in the round.
Interesting position where Amarok is right now. I'm pretty sure he got launched by Patchouli and is chasing him in the air.
Oh yeah?
It's I wonder what's gonna happen. I assume Amarok is just gonna meat shot him in the air, and it's gonna be very confusing for Patch what kills him.
I'm winding down. I would assume pause comes just after the round reset. So
yeah, I assume so.
At the moment, all Badlands Miners have to do is get onto the point as quickly as possible. Pause coming through. Kuna instantly going down.
Yeah, I was about to say I saw a dropping point, but they unpaused and Kuna instantly ran into it. Quite unfortunate.
Just Elkir left.
I will be doing a quick retry.
We're nearing 0 seconds for the Granary farmers on the point. Badlands Miners, they need to get on point as soon as they possibly can.
But the overtime is gonna fade very quickly once this timer hits 0.
Miners launches stickies at himself. Uber forced out of the Granary farmers.
This should be some easy cleanup.
And it's just around. Getting a big kill streak there.
Alright, let's see. So last time I watched W did do the thing that I predicted. The Patchouli bombed a tiny bit earlier, so W goes behind again. Let's see if the bomb is more coordinated this time. The bomb was good enough, but there was 2 seconds of difference between Patchouli and W. The Patchouli is staying behind right now.
We're going in straight onto Socksuck, land some really nice rockets to get him. Meanwhile, rest of the team falling. Elkir manages to get some health. Down very low, and this is another strong start by the Badlands miners.
This is where the pause happens. Let's see.
We have lost control point. Alert. Our control.
Looks like Mingle was lagging out or something. Either way, it was fixed easily.
Point getting nudged by the Badlands miners. We were actually getting forced. LK getting stuck a little bit inside one of these huts.
Losing both soldiers, but should be fine. They will be fort holding them. And they're not close to Uber blue team, so they can hold this fort a bit longer.
It's a little bit messy at the moment.
Yeah.
Players having 1v1s all over the server, but they're all sort of going towards his Granary farmer's side.
They over-aggressed on both scouts on the flank and died for it. Amarok was like 2 HP or whatever, but yeah, just not getting that kill and then losing 2 for it was unlucky. Kuna was caught and they saw where he was trying to live, but bombed. Full Uber at here, 40 at still. Looks like Juxta's trying to take space because they want to go for some force play, I think. The LK are still out there. It's like trying to peek, but they know where he's gonna be.
Miners going for a big bomb at the moment, trying to get onto this combo. Doesn't really work, but Patch does get
They have
two
kills though, both
kills to
scouts.
salvage it.
If Patch jumps in right now, but he's too low now. They had no more scouts. I think he could have gotten a force. Though he'd like committed a lot of resources to get the initial space. So.
Either way, Ubers are equal. Badlands miners, they retake the point.
The scouts still have to arrive. MH3 less to look out here. Trades it back though. But yeah, before the scouts arrived, the soldiers tried to be aggressive, but they got stuck in a doorway. The trap again kills another player. Killed Kuna earlier, now Kuna does the same to Amarok.
Players getting a little bit chipped on the Badlands miners side. Granary farmers, they're gonna need to start trying to take some space, trying to take some point time now, otherwise they're gonna get overtook. And killing W, that's a good way to start the round. Okay, getting very low, manages to force. Now, can they get the Uber trade? Yes, they can.
The Uber is way better though, and the medic squad, yeah, the medic squad. Honestly, very nicely played. Both of their soldiers, one did a fake bomb, another did a fake bomb behind, and then they both like went in kind of together, got an easy force. Valkyrie
Kills
spawns.
are just wiped up. Granary holding fairly comfortably on this map at the moment. Have decent Uber advantage. It's a little bit in the Badlands miners' court to try and do something here.
Yeah. W actually went forward instead of waiting on Clearcut to spawn, which did make them lose another like 8 seconds or so of not healing. So their Uber desat could have been way smaller, so this might cost them if they go too aggressive now and so uses into them. We'll see what happens. They lose Juxta, so they shouldn't be too aggro anymore. Mingo has to be the one running out. I'll care if they use it now. 95%. Brugeman wants to go in, I think. The way he's looking at it. He's going forward now.
Going straight onto the medic. Can't quite get the rockets there. That's 2 players down.
It's a force.
Granary, they
No,
can
it-
just kind of sit here.
Never mind, it was not a force. I thought Alkir got Uber and got forced, but he did not. They were alive still. They have 1 pick actually, so they can take the ground on this. MH3 gets the knight. They should be able to walk a bit more aggressive here. Kuna and W need some heals, but W is just gonna jump behind again, getting the pack there. Both soldiers are aggro now, they get the force.
Get the force, but Kuna dies for the troubles.
Yeah, and it's not that bad of an Uber really, like a 20% later use. They get another kill though, MH3 is down. They are down 1 player though.
10 seconds left. They're gonna have to get onto this point in this fight, no matter how disadvantaged they are.
Nice.
Soldier bombs come in. They're forcing them back quite well. Grushman might get took out here. He does.
This is very doable for them now.
Decent work.
Yeah, equal numbers. Definitely the spawn rates of blue having point there worked out in red's favor. They had their spawners arrive while their soldiers were still respawning on the other sides.
Miners behind, lands the 2 rockets, gets a lot of spam, takes the demo down as well.
Well
Can't
played.
quite
Well
get another
played.
one.
W definitely has like some very nice moments where he's making very big plays.
Just
And makes
trying to
three.
jump in at the moment, salvage some sort of play. At the moment, this is big Uber advantage onto Elkier. He needs to survive to keep it 84%.
Trading some players back at least. It looked kind of bad, but yeah, losing both cards there, I think they...
Soldier on Elkier.
Oh, it's a force.
Ooh, forces him.
27 seconds. They have time for this actually. They can do this. They need to Uber first, and then they just need to get kills.
Look how much time there is on the point. Granary Farmers, they're on overtime. Just touching the point a little bit means that they win the round.
Oh,
Getting kill on
they
Mingo,
lose
that's
Mingo.
a great way to start if you are a farmer. Just walking in, taking a lot of space, soldiers all the way up. Are they going to get some time on the point? Just touching it at the moment. Juxta and Elkier, the only players left. Uber comes out, but
So yeah, just a nice find from them. MH3 also hitting a nice air shot, just a Dragon Ball Z moment. Both soldiers going up in the air and hits W.
possibly match point. Whoever, if Granary Farmers win this round, they're going into the final at the moment. Badlands Miners, they need to get the reverse sweep, winning this map 3 rounds in a row and winning the next map to survive to get there. And it's a bit of a disaster.
MH3 isn't dying either. This is Scott trying to get the kill, but okay, gets that kill at least. Instantly straight at the back though. It ended up not being worth it all. With a big Uberats, this is looking like it has to be a sack wave. Sack waves on Clearcut aren't amazing because you have the little hut house thing that you can just stay in and be quite safe. There's only 2 entrances to it, but I think they have to at this point. They can't take like a trade hoping to like force by playing cap. And they're expecting it.
Sent all players forward, including Elkier, taking quite a bit of chip shots. Also, actually uses an Elkier. He's stuck in no man's land. Will get took down, and this is a bit of a disaster at the moment.
Yeah, it's exactly what I was talking about. They couldn't have Elkier be in there. They had to go for some sack wave and get Elkier out instantly. Like they saw Elkier was near the crate and they just used it instantly. There's no way he gets out anymore. However, the Uberats aren't that big. It's only like 15ish. Like not even 30% Uberat, so they can actually edge point here now.
Oja and Scout up top are doing so much damage running down the Badlands Miners. Actually going to force players off the right hand side roof as well. Miners, they're trying to edge point, but it's not going well. One soldier's down, the other very nearly follows.
Yeah, their flank took a lot of damage. Oh, they got kills.
Big fight.
Wow.
Guna gets onto the medic. Will lose his life. Elkier goes down as well, but frags on the side of the Badlands Miners. They really needed this. They've still got 3 minutes left on the clock.
Nice chase from W. Got Sprugeman. Will get a later spawn along with Emarok. Though, I mean, this is just good for blue. Like, sure they lose their medic, but their collapse is just as good and they have the time lead. So in the end, it's still a win for a blue team.
Like Uber advantage onto Elkier. Badlands Miners holding the line, trying their hardest. Soldier jumps in, tags Knight for a lot of damage. He's trying to block everyone. He's trying to be this impenetrable wall, but he's just getting forced back along with the rest of his team. Then again, a lot of damage took by the Granary Farmers at the moment. They lose their demo. Kuna hitting some very nice shots at the moment. Lock load ringing out. Medic takes one as well. They're going to be forced back from it. And Kuna holding the line once again.
Yeah, very well played. Also this time, W also once again goes behind. So they get 2 kills in the front, and they kill W behind, but to do that they had to walk back like 1 or 2 players. So they just lost all the ground just to trade 1 for 2.
Patch going in onto the medic, lands 1 rocket, can't quite get another. Fortunate. And this is 2 big picks for the Granary farmers. No soldiers means they're not afraid of getting bombed. They can take a lot of space for themselves. Soldier coming in, going for the counter bomb. Gets the force. And both Ubers are traded. Elkia at slight disadvantage and on very low health. He's going to try and escape. Just manage it, but loses the scout for his troubles. Made that too, actually.
Oh, Elkia walks back in. Ooh, that was very scary, to be honest. Okay, Amarok noticed Elkia being by himself, trying to reconnect with Kuna, and almost just gets a bunch of damage on him.
Big shot onto W. He gets took down. Miners, they've got so much time on this round, they need to just continue that effort, and at the moment, it's not looking too easy.
Just taking so much time. Their flank, like the miners' flank, always takes so much damage. Like Mingo and W kind of play inside each other.
In. Get Kuna as well.
That's their core down, their combo. So doesn't look like
20 seconds left on the timer for Granary. Elkia nowhere near Uber. Sosok has won himself. Trying to go for something. Patch actually spotted out behind everyone.
They don't even have the Uber to block. They're just going to use into them.
They have to get to point, but they're not standing on point. They just managed to get on
the Uber comes out and they're going to kill Elkia before he gets. Yeah.
Elkia dies. And this Uber just trades everyone. Just mine. W left. It's not enough.
I guess the momentum's running from winning product and got it in the end. They Badlands miners not putting up as much of a fight as they did on product, which is unfortunate. I was expecting a bit more, I guess. There were moments where they were doing well, but in the end, they're just losing their medic way too much. Like they need to think more about their positioning in that regard.
Possibly struggling for not having their main scout on the roster with them here.
That is true. Also, I guess if Farmers is the team that is always trying to play King of the Hill, like maybe them playing an entire weekend of King of the Hill has made them just very good at King of the Hill now.
Yeah.
And all the other teams are just kind of trying to like match the practice that they have been getting all weekend. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but yeah.
Have some logs on the stream at the moment. Amarok, 400 damage per minute on Scout.
Yeah, that is something Dum said, that it's just working out because Amarok is just running at people the entire time. Yeah, this definitely shows. As well.
Yeah, very close.
Yeah, but to the demo man, like just tanking all the damage. Like Kuna almost has 400 damage taken per minute. I mean, also he's making up for it with his own damage, I feel like. But yeah, the demo men are just taking the brunt, and then I guess Amarok just is running at them.
Yeah. Well, this isn't quite the end for the Badlands miners. They will drop down to the lower bracket. And I think they can still get into this finals if they win out the best of ones, make it through the gauntlet. But for Granary Farmers, they land themselves straight into the finals. Not quite sure what's going to happen now due to this match being such a short one.
Yeah, I think we're gonna throw it over to a break real fast. We'll see what games are still going on, if any, and we'll update you guys in a bit what the next game will be that we're spectating and when.